Hey everybody, this is Brodell from Charred Remains bringing you our 100th War recap. We've been together since August, so almost a year now, and we just hit our 100th war, not our 100th win, but just kind of a milestone as a clan, hitting 100 wars and having a pretty solid group of guys together for the entire time. So, good job everybody, just off the bat, 100 wars is a big deal. We faced Gombak City. They were a level 6 clan. Second one in a row we faced. We've been seeing more and more of them. We're about to hit level 6 ourselves. And they brought it, but just didn't have quite enough firepower. As you see here, they didn't hit our top two guys, or at least they tried on Brad, their number one, and failed miserably. It took their top Town Hall 9 came up and two-starred me, but this was after a failed attempt by their number 2 and their number 3. So 3 attacks to two-star me, especially by guys as high as that. They just weren't going to be able to keep up that pace. Our Town Hall 10s, let me scroll up there. We took care of them very quickly. We actually kind of wanted to 3-star a couple of them, but our Town Hall 9s really struggled this war. Didn't get a whole lot of 3-stars themselves, so we kind of jumped down after a while. Brad took out these 2 guys. I ended up hopping down and 3-starring their number 9 at the end. It was a walk. I had a couple of spells left over at the end. But as you see, a lot of 2-stars. That's not something we're incredibly happy about. Sir did get a 3-star. Thug went down and got a 3-star as well. But there were some good attacks. It was another hog-heavy war. We're kind of focusing on hogs right now, especially with the second air sweeper coming. We're kind of getting some people away from Lava Loon until we see how these new spells and things like that will affect our attacks. So we had a lot of people trying hogs, maybe that hadn't tried hogs before, or just a little something would have gone wrong. I mean, as you can see here, this is a 91% 2-star. Real close there, just didn't quite get it done. So the first attack that I wanted to look at was Blazer. He was our number 7, and he came all the way down to 15 here. To 3-star their number 15 Abe. So as you'll see here, we've got the general. This is a fairly classic general here. You know that your double bombs are going to be above the air defenses here, just based off of sometimes they're moved around a little bit, but you can be pretty sure that they're going to be here. So he does his normal lure. Everybody's seen a lure like this and on this base. 2 witches, good deployment of them. He had distractions in front of him, so they survive. And his queen kind of walks down here a little bit. Just for a second, he will use the ability. King locks on the queen, didn't even need to use a jump spell, and that's good. And then he just releases his hogs. And so the 2 spots that you're going to want to worry about when you're doing this, and he knew this beforehand, that where the double bombs were going to be. Sometimes with double giant bomb spots, you need a little bit of luck, and you'll see this golem. He'll pause a few times here, but he's going to hit boom and boom. 2 of the double giant bombs are already out, and he's tanking a bunch of damage right now. These hogs do a nice split, and he gets the 1 and then the second of the bombs. So all of the double bombs at this point are taken care of. Just a few point defenses left. He starts getting his cleanup troops all around the base. I would have liked to have seen some more up north here, just because there was a decent amount of high hit point buildings up here too. He had enough hogs and he had enough everything else to get it done. So good job on that, man. We'll just speed through here. Nice and easy walk. And the 3 stars complete. The next base that we're going to look at here is number 16. Bryce, real MVP. was the one that hitting his equal. This base, if you look at it, he's doing his lure here. If you look at it though, I mean I haven't seen a base like this. It's got four potential spots on each of these sections here for double bombs. And so, you got to be a little bit careful when you're hogging a base like this. But as you see, as this raid develops, he didn't have very much to be worried about. It's nice here with the exposed queen. That's really nice as far as the kill. He's able to take 4 heals instead of a jump and 3 heals. So let's just see how this develops here. Gets the full lure and kills 1 defense with his initial set of hogs that he sends in. If you're going to do a lure like that, might as well send enough to kill something. Gets a bunch of archers. He didn't bring witches in the CC. He just takes a bunch of archers and barbs, a couple of whiz, gets it done. I wouldn't have put something that close to the Valk like he just did. Then he also didn't bring a golem, just didn't think he'd need it. Drops his king, queen hits him, rages, and the queen's done. He does the 2-finger drop here up north, and he did that hoping to not lose, that something like that exactly would happen. And as you can see, only 1 giant bomb there and a Tesla. It might not look exactly like a symmetrical base, but as far as the traps are set up, it is. There are big bombs and a Tesla in each one of these compartments. So, bit of good fortune there, but he was ready for it with his pathing. The way that they spread around the base and really just kind of sandwiched it. Good job on the heal placements here. He's hitting areas that have got high hit point defenses as well as the king. And when he's got 4 hit points or 4 health heal potions like that and no double bombs, it is game over. He got his troops down, his cleanup troops, his wizards down real nice and early. As you see, he's got a ton of hogs left though. They're going to take down this king in a second. And then it is hog wild time. They are all over the base. I don't even know how many hogs that is, 12, 15 hogs left. So they're going to be taking care of things very quickly. His queen is still up, walked around the base doing a nice job of cleaning up trash buildings. And we will fast forward this because it is over. And there we go. So our 3-star is now complete. Good job, Bryce. One of our newer members. He's been doing a really, really good job for us, so keep it up, man. We're going to go all the way down to 32. We had somebody doing hogs. She hasn't done hogs very many times. She was taking on her equal, Minnie. She took on their number 32. This is a base that we've been seeing a lot of recently. It's got these little sections here. I, with my Minnie account, took one of these out. We knew there weren't. We know that there's a double giant bomb. I think in the northwest corner, so you just have to be a little bit careful about that. But it's not too hard to double them. You'll see she brought witches. Could have deployed those a little bit early. Probably wouldn't have had to use as many wizards then, but takes care of the CC very quickly. She also recognizes that the big bombs are over here they're going to be over here on the left. So takes out this bomb. It's the single one, and you'll see how the hogs spread out here. And getting her heals down over areas like with the Barb King. And this group of wizards and witches really do a lot of work as well. So they get all the way to the core with the witches and the Barb King. They take out the middle of the base by themselves. They're tanking a lot of damage from these hogs who are able to really just kind of jump around and do whatever they want. At this point, the double giant bomb on this base was not where it normally is, and that was also helpful, but she was ready for it. Not a whole lot of troops made it there at the end, but the way that she pathed them made sure that that would be the last place that they'd stop. Tons of cleanup troops left here at the end. I would have liked to have seen her keep one or two wizards here, to throw up top here just in case there is a time crunch at the end. It does not appear with all of these troops that she's got. Your last double. There's your last bomb. Takes out just a few troops here, so pretty inconsequential. And this raid will be over here pretty quickly. So good job, Minnie House, Minnie Mouse. My goodness, good job, Minnie. So that is all we've got for this war. It was a hard-fought war. We won our 100th war, and you can see here, got a couple of guys over in the feeder right now. Pretty good job up top, and not enough 3 stars, but enough to win this war. So good job, everybody. Keep learning, keep living, and keep clashing.